Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura, and wanted to welcome everybody back to my channel and thank you all for watching. Today I'm working on Dream from Diamond Art Club. I know, you think this is like the only painting I own, because it sure as heck ain't, but you know, we're going to finish this sucker come push to shove. So, is everybody got a good weekend planned, I hope? I get to go to Cheyenne. I am just beyond thrilled. Not that I don't like Cheyenne. I like it, and it was a nice place to visit. And it's even more fun when it's, what do you call that? Cheyenne Frontier Days, but that doesn't happen until July. So I don't think we'll be seeing that. So if we can get there and get back before it snows again, it will be a real pleasure. But my daughter will be driving, and I'll be doing my coloring in my coloring book to keep my mind off of everything else that goes on. I'm not a good writer in a car unless I have my colors. So I got my markers and my adult coloring book already in my little bag. One time we went to Cheyenne, and I was crocheting what do you call it? Granny squares. And I have, for my daughter's Afghan that I was making her. Hang on, I need a drink. Something usually stronger than coffee, but right now it's coffee. And no, I don't drink a lot, but every once in a while you just got to have a drink. I think I'll save that for tomorrow. But we were going to Cheyenne, and we had the grandkids with us, so I was stuck in the back seat with my granddaughter, who at the time was about 2.5 to 3. I can't remember quite how old she was. I guess she was 2. And I had this extra yellow yarn, and so while we're going down the road, now my daughter is driving, while we were going down the road, she had this baby doll, one of those You Need a Baby. Has anybody seen those? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? A little tiny, well, it's not tiny, but it's about 12 inches by, oh, like 12 inches long, and then their head's about the size of a regular size baseball, if you will. So anyway, I crocheted an entire outfit for that doll in the 3 hours that we were driving down the road, and she's still got those clothes that go on that baby. So I made her a little hat with a little bonnet, and or brim, you know, had a little brim on it, and I made her a dress, and it had a flared out skirt. I just kept crocheting. That's one thing I love about crocheting, you know, you can kind of make it to fit. But she just thought that was just absolutely great. So, yeah. So this time we don't have the grandkids with us. Oh, yeah, that's attractive. Just leave about 19 of the last color. And, oh, no, I guess that is that color. Never mind. Never mind. I had that color out before. So, yeah, I like to crochet. I don't do much of it anymore. I did buy all the yarn to knit an Afghan with the same pattern that my mother and grandmother must have made, about 8 of those, it seems like. Everybody got one. But I haven't worked on much of it. I used to do it while I was watching Grey's Anatomy, but... And it's a hot thing, you know, not a hot thing. It's actually a cold thing. You have to do it when it's cold. And you just knit it in strips. I just love that stupid pattern. And it's so easy. It's like knit 1 row, purl 1 row, and then do the pattern. And that's it. It's just... And it's so easy, and you do that like until it's got 78 of the bumps, you know, because it's a ribbed looking Afghan. And that's it. And then you just sew them together. So I bought the yarn, God, probably last year sometime. God, I could not believe the price of yarn these days. So I don't buy much yarn. I don't have any reason to make any sweaters. We're all pretty good on sweaters and sweatshirts. My daughter wears them. Hang on. We gotta move it into the light. What do you call it? Hoodies. So, yeah. So nobody too. Every once in a while, I'll put it, because I've got a couple great big, huge, heavy-duty sweaters. It depends where I'm going, what I'm doing. We don't do much hiking in the wintertime, so I have no reason to dress that warmly. You know, I'm usually going from point A to point B. But yeah, I only made like one or two other big sweaters, you know, like for adults. So I made one for my first ex-husband, and it was so heavy. I mean, God, you'd have to have been going to the subarctic to wear that sucker, because it was heavy. It was made worsted weight yarn, and I don't know if he ever got any good out of it or not. But yeah, and then I made some kid sweaters back in the day, but I don't know, just kind of lost all thing for it. When I bought that yarn, I had also bought yarn to make a granny square afghan, and I made, well, actually two, because I made one for me, and I made one for my daughter in red and yellow, because she wanted an afghan for the winter. But I make more blankets than I do anything else, you know. I haven't quilted in, God, probably 10 years. I can't even remotely tell you when the last time was that I did quilting. Because it bothered my hands so bad that I just couldn't handle it anymore. I'm trying to fill in the spaces here. I did finish one color that we're done with. We don't need any more of, I don't believe, unless I should run into one or two of them. So, you know, we're knocking the colors off here, but it just seems like it's taking forever. I worked on this last night a little bit and read some of my book, the Angel Falls. I love that book. It was really good. And this is probably the third time around I've read it. My sister texted me this morning and asked me if I wanted any Danielle Steele books that had belonged to my mother, and I told her I also collected, what do you call it? Nora Roberts as well, so she said she had some of those, so we'll probably be coming back with a whole bunch of stuff that she just doesn't have room for anymore in her house. So, oh my, telling you. Yeah, it's not something I'm really looking forward to. I just don't think I can. I don't know. I'll be glad when it's done. Let's just put it that way. I just want it to be over with, and I'm tired of being depressed, and I'm ready to go on with my life and do the things that I have to do to help my daughter, to help my son, the way my mother used to help us. And, you know, if I can be of help there, that's great. If not, that's okay too. But I think everybody needs a helping hand every once in a while. So, oh, come on. Oh, goodness. I don't know what, after I finish this one, which one of Diamond Art Club, because I got Hope Runs Deep, Jewel, and Hope Runs Deep, Jewel. What is the other one? Oh, I can't think. I want to say on Golden Pond, on Golden Shores. I got those 3 out on that table in weight, but I've also started NOLA, and so it's not like I have anything else to work on. Oh, and I also have See Medley started, and I'll tell you something funny. I grabbed out, I was trying to organize my stitching things that I told you I put in that great big tote. Well, they're just kind of shoved in there, one right after another, you know, when I got them, because I didn't want anything to happen, or I put them away, right? So I thought, well, I'll just see, you know, what's in here and kind of straighten it around. And I found this one that had, what do you call it, like a potting shed, and it had a little flower cart out in front of it. You know, so it kind of looked kind of like if you'd go to buy flowers someplace at a nursery or something. That's what it kind of reminded me of. And I didn't realize how much I'd done of that. So, you know, it just kind of frightened me. I'm like, I don't even remember working on this. So, yeah, see, things have to change somewhere here. So, I don't know if working on these things one at a time is any good or not, you know. I just can't seem to stick with them. And I've also got the Chinese ladies, but I wanted to finish this. So this has been my main focus now for what seems like about 2 weeks. But I didn't want to work too much on it. And every once in a while I'll get tired of these blues and get it out, because it's so easy to work on. I mean, it's because I guess because it has big spaces, you know, where you can fill in stuff, and it's not stressful, it's not confettied, it's beautiful. I just love it, and I love how it shines. But so I'll be working on it plus this just to get through it, you know. I did have somebody call, and I have to go. They wanted me to come tomorrow for a job interview. Doesn't I figure, you know, get down to the last day before I get to go out of town, and then somebody wants me to go do a job interview. So, I got a job interview on Monday, so we'll see how that goes. So, I'm just about to the point where I'll take just about anything. So, oh God. Oh, okay. I gotta look. Hang on. I thought I was doing the wrong color on the wrong... Yeah. Can you tell I worked too long on that other one color that I just put away? Oh, yeah. I'm still back on it. I tried to do it twice, then I spilled the damn beads, as usual. I mean, God, what would be a day if I didn't spill the stupid drills somewhere? Hopefully you can see where I'm... We gotta get it flat. I'm running out of space here. Whoops. This part's going pretty easy because they're like 3s and 2s. And then I will have to just sit down and straighten this puppy out. Just a little bit at a time before I hang it up. I have to find a... What do you call it? I don't even know how big this thing is. I mean, as far as crosswise, let's see if we can spill the beads again. Or drills. Beads. I got beads on the brain. It is... The picture is almost... It's like 20 1/4 one way. And about... It's a little over 24. So 20 by 24. So if I got like a 22 by 26 or something, I could put like an edge around it or something. So it's not as big as I thought it would be. I just don't... I don't know. Damn. If I could find a canvas... I hate to lose any of the diamond painting, you know, itself. So, I don't think I can find a canvas. There is another idea. I used, what do you call it? You know, insulation, like you would put on your house. I have some that's probably, what is that, 1.5 inches thick. And I have wrapped canvases around them and painted paintings that way. And that way it makes it really lightweight. You don't have to worry about a frame. So I may think about something like that, because I do have another great big huge piece of that insulation, and it's nothing to go get some. I mean, getting it home might be a problem, but you know, I could just break it. But because they come in 4x8 sheets, as you know. So I don't know, but it's a thought. You know, if I can't find, hang on, I gotta pull this down just a bit. Come on, you little freak. I wanted to get that. You see what I mean? I either miss it, overshoot it, or don't. 7 are not my forte. So I'm going to get the top part done. Then I could go along and do the bottom part. There's another orange spot down here to do. Yay! So, yeah, you know, I mean, these things are things that are like in the works or in the back of my brain, but it won't happen until I get a job of some kind. So, yay. But, anyway, it's something to think about. And I guess if it was, because I could cut that to fit. I'm just trying to think about the, geez, now I got that on my brain. Just what I need. It's one more silly thing on my brain. Trying to pick up another one and I already got one on there. Some of the times I go 1 or 2 at a time, but others not so much. Oh, I got that one great big hole. See if I can get them 7 up there. Yay! See, that time it worked. Some days, not so much. Holy cow, come on. Oh, Lord. So, I've about got my crap all packed up and everything ready to go. I think we're planning on leaving as soon as she gets the kids in school. That way, if we have to, we can stop in Denver and maybe get some lunch or late breakfast or something. There's a truck stop almost to Cheyenne. I don't know how far out it is, but it's really a nice truck stop, and we've eaten there several times. But sometimes we stop there, and sometimes not so much. We're in a hurry. Just go home, just go home, just go home. So, it'll be how it is. So. Oh my, what a day. Well, I'm trying to figure, I have moved this plastic that's on here so many times. I'll pull you up a little bit so you can see where I'm working. Make sure we're right in the right place. That I've stuck it down about 2 or 3 times backwards. And, oh yeah, that was just great. I thought, oh God, don't peel up that glue at this point, because I just don't think I can take it. Either that or I'm sticking my hand on there and with the oh, I did that the other day with the tray drills. I wasn't paying attention. I went to pull up and my whole hand was stuck to the freaking diamond paint. Oh yeah, it was great. It was just super. I got them suckers everywhere. So I had to stop and put all that color in. But I'm sure I'm going to have enough beads. I get overly paranoid when you get to this stage. I don't think I've run out yet, so. And I still have, I got plenty of 310. I don't know where the hell all that 310 is going to go. I've got, oops, sorry. I got half a bag up there, and I've still got 4 things of 310. And I don't, I frankly can't see it. So I will have plenty of 310s. I've got to figure out some kind of a project to use with my leftover 310s. Okay, let's see. What color do we do next? Holy crap. Okay, I guess we're going with the blue arrow. Where is it? 996. 996. Come on, you little freaks. Oh, of course, it's at the other end. Okay. Oy vey, guys, oy vey. Pull that down just a bit so I can see where I'm going. It's pretty blue. Like a dark turquoise. Just beautiful. Got some gorgeous blues in this. Come on. Everybody get in there. Oh my. Well, we didn't get nearly as much snow as I thought we were going to get. We only got like 2 inches of snow. I'm sure that some of it blew here and blew there, but it's completely off the roads when I had to go out this morning. Oh, jeez. Oh, almost got those done, except for what's down below where my hand is at. I know, they look like they're all floppy-jawed, don't they? I swear. Let's see. I had to make sure you're still in frame. I'm not relishing sitting in that car for 3 hours. Hopefully it won't be one of those nail-biting drives. Because I don't know what it's doing in Denver. I don't think it's... snowing or anything. It's supposed to do something here on Sunday, but... we will see. That's why we're coming back on Saturday, because my daughter's not fond of driving on snow and ice at all. Oh, we make it fine, but she's a little neurotic mess. I don't know who's more the neurotic mess driving, her or me. But I don't drive too well on snow and ice. I'd just rather I didn't. If I have to go to work, sure, you know, I'm gonna get there, but I might get there late, might get there slow, but I am going to get there. I do better, you know, when I'm in town than I do when I'm driving down the highway, you know. Of course, you know, your chances are almost better on the highway, I mean, given the circumstances, because it's worn off, because people have driven on it. But, I don't know, I have more control here in town. But it's still not my favorite thing to do. So I was kind of shocked that all the snow was off the road, because it looked like it had just blown across it, and I figured there'd be ice underneath it. There wasn't anything. Nothing at all. So I was happy. And I didn't have to go very far. Just here in town and do things, but... Oh, come on. Couldn't get it to pick up. You know, I was diamond painting, and I've been diamond painting and using this little boat. Look, I have a bigger boat. I don't know what. Yeah, I finally figured that one out. Because I leave one out, you know, in case I have to pick up those other beads for some, the actual beads for the tiger thing, because I keep spilling them left and right. Like I said, if it has enough to get it done, it's good. But if not, I'll be picking them up off the floor, trying to figure out what color's what, because there must be 5,000 on the floor. And it doesn't seem to bother the dog. She don't mess with them or want to try to eat them or anything weird. So, happy about that part. Okay, we got all that done. Is there more? Yeah, there's some more beads over here. When I get done, I'll show you that I finished that other side. I just thought I'd try to come across here and finish the top part of this. Okay, whoops, there's 4 more up there. Don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner. I haven't made that kind of decision yet. Maybe some soup. It just feels like a soupy type day. I hate being cold. Just, you know, if that's covered up. Okay, let's not put that there. Whoa, did you see that? I almost poured the whole thing right onto the sticky part again. I'm a lost one. Okay, let's go with that dark blue arrow. There's two arrows here. Arrow. Is it that one? No, it's the other one. Where is it? 820. Such a pretty blue. It's like a blue violet. Dark blue violet. I like 820. Hey! Now let's see where to start. Molly, be quiet, please. Ah, got one too many. Ah. Whoops, went the wrong way. Gotta push all that mess that away a little bit. Ah. Those arrows are really hard to see. When you get them next to those other things, they both got white in them, and kind of difficult. Oh, that one dog behind us is just barking his little head off. And he ain't bigger than a minute. He's smaller than Molly. So I don't know who's aggravating the hell out of him, but somebody is. Every once in a while the dog from next door, I think it's about half blind and one eye or whatever, but they're all older dogs. And he comes around that corner every once in a while, and Molly and that other dog just go ballistic. He can't see crap, probably. And he can't get in the yard, because he's not smart enough, I don't think, to jump the fence. So I'm not real worried, because about the time he gets around there and all the dogs start going off, I hear his owner telling him to get back over there. Yeah. I have the same problem. I just can't get mine to shut up. So, one day I opened that gate. We were going to go somewhere, and I was taking her with me, and all of a sudden she saw a cat, and she just lit out like a house of fire. Oh my God, I was so mad at her. Just so mad. Finally got her to come back home. Oh my Lord. That was a day. So she doesn't usually get out unless I'm letting her out and getting right into the car. And I don't think she sees real well these days. She can smell cat. She smells cat, but seeing, I don't know. She's having problems jumping up and down off the couch, and it's like if she thinks about it, she hesitates. And then she'll do the same thing in the car, so I don't know what the deal is. I mean, you don't ever hear whining, I mean, as far as arthritis or anything like that. I have no idea. Dog is just plain touched. Just touched. But she's put up with me for 8 years, so I guess she's a little of something. Oh, goodness. Well, dagnabbit. I think we're almost done with this color for a while. I think the rest of it's like down towards the bottom. Can't tell. I know, I should have my, what do you call it? What is the name of that tape? Washi tape there, but, you know, we're past that point, folks. You know, it's lucky it's still got plastic on it to get this far. All right, guys. Well, let's see. Loves to stick up there at the top. Come on. Of course, it had to drop 3 or 4. Oh, I need some more 820. All right. I'm going to show you what we got done here. Let me get that crap out of the way. That stuff out of the way. Hang on. I'm going to lift you up. All right, so we got, oh God, it's stuck. Got that whole side done. So we're finishing this part right along here. So I probably got 16 inches this way, maybe 20. That has to be done. Let me turn you around. Tip you up. Let me turn that thing off. Isn't he pretty? So you can see, we just got that swatch right through here, plus that little bit right there. So maybe next week. I'm not sure. Depends how much I get done of it. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for joining me. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell, and that way you'll know when my next video comes out. You have a good evening and a good weekend. God bless. Bye-bye.